So go ahead and tell the people what's going on, where we're at, and what's happening on January 9th.
So we're here at Wood Street, and I'm Lamonte Ford, one of the board members here at the Wood Street Community Commons. On the 9th, we're facing eviction. So during the 9th, through the 21st, we're going to have sweeps. So we ask that anybody's that feel what we're doing, check us out on Wood Street Commons Instagram page and see what we're about. And if it incites you at all, come on down and, just be a body for us. We were sent here by OPD, and the city has actually given us official notice. So a process has to be done. They can't just come in and kick us out. So, I'm calling on all the powers that be to come and assist us.
So when you guys got kicked out of another location, you were told that this spot, they don't care.
Absolutely.
Right?
With amnesty.
Yeah.
The OPD sent us here with amnesty. And in all honesty, they hadn't been bothering us up until now, unless there was a crime going on in there. They did not bother us. And then the city council members came down and told us that we could be here for a set time.
Right.
That time was indeterminate. So at least give us a set time. And like a few days isn't a set time.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned about how they're going to come. Because it's the city, they're going to come with OPD, which is wrong already because it should be sheriffs. And it's a violent thing. They strip our possessions from us that
Right.
we worked hard to get. We're out here, but, I work every day.
And,
I
and
can't
just
afford
to be
it.
clear, you guys have to refuse this. And then you also have to, you can't really just honk, wake up, go. So the January 9th, there's going to be a refusal, but it's only a certain level of safety.
Exactly. I've been here for 9 years. And
Yeah.
so a week's notice isn't enough time. Like I said, I work every day, so all of my tools are in there.
Yeah.
And I don't have the capacity to move them out. I'm just going to lose them if they come in. And
It's a robbery. It's a real.
It is, because they take what they,
You'll be begging them to stop. They'll be saying no. They'll be holding people down and holding people
Arresting
back and
people.
arresting people. So
So what we're working on now is infrastructure. We're going to put some gates up. We're going to put 1946 on the gate, which is the penal code for evictions. They have to go through the court process. They gave us a flyer from Operation Dignity.
Right.
The Operation Dignity isn't the city, so we're telling them, no, you have to do it officially. You
Right.
guys gave us unofficial notice that we could be here, but you guys have to give us official notice to get out.
Right.
And I've been told that it's about to be sold. So, we've got a nice little chunk for a deposit. If they want to do things the right way, at least give us the opportunity to buy our own lot. We're not.
So it's for sale.
It's for sale. It's for sale. And it's like a whole handful of us that work. We don't spend our money. I've got money. I've been sitting on it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we said about this garbage. The city told us to throw our garbage out here like that. Now, if that's not treating us
Let's
like
walk over
animals,
across the street.
okay. If this is not treating us like animals, I don't know what is. We begged them for dumpsters. We even told them that if they provide them, we'll pay for the dumpsters.
Right.
And they still wouldn't give them to us.
So you guys have no dumpsters.
No dumpsters, no resources at all.
And
Everything that we've been doing has been all our money. We throw events here. We've had parties here. And so that's a little bit of commerce,
Right.
We slow down the rate of arrest. People come through here all the time. We're like a 24 hours program right here. If they were to filter the services to us instead of spending millions of dollars somewhere else and trying to corral us to it, it wouldn't look like this. It would
Right.
look like a functioning program happening organically.
Like
Because
10,000 in your hand is like what they spent 300,000 to
10,000,
accomplish.
I could have 20 homes up. I built my home over there. I have
Man.
shingles and everything, and I did it with all the stuff that people threw in the garbage. Because it's here, since they tell us to throw our garbage here, it's a haven for illegal dumping. So we take the stuff out that we could use, and I built my house. I mean, it's a 1-bedroom house. Like, L-shaped house.
Damn.
The roof and everything.
That's what's up.
I'm looking at this piano. That could be some art, you know.
Right.
You have to try to mediate it because it just sits there. You know, they could have provided one dumpster. We would pay the rent for it.
So would this be the closing effects of Libby Shaft, or perhaps opening effects of the new mayor? Or?
I hope that on the inauguration, her first duty, Mayor Seychelles, I hope her first duty is not closing us down. But I think it was Libby Shaft's last, hoorah.
With y'all.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
you know we've had it with her, and
she's been vocal about not liking you guys.
exactly.
And-
And you know, if she had a heart, if she had empathy for Oakland like she says she does, we're Oakland. Oakland, all of us are Oakland. So you would think that she would funnel resources to the bottom of Oakland to help bring them up. You can't bring Oakland up and leave the people on the bottom.
Careful, careful.
$100 bus down day, guys. Let's go. Okay? We're gonna have you right. I'm crazy talking about it.
We get all kind of people down here.
Yeah.
Without this place, they're going to be right back in people's backyards. I've had a lot of people come here and say, man, you know what? I haven't been to jail in 6 months because I have a place to be. I have a place to go visit. You know, they come here, they sit down, they chop it up with us, play chess, all different kind of stuff, man. These kind of environments need to exist.
Are we talking about something, just to articulate for the kids?
Right.
Are we talking about it being illegal to be poor? Is that real? Because the kids are gonna hear us watch this 7 minutes. They don't know what it is yet.
They're
Are we talking?
criminalized.
Are we documenting that being poor is illegal?
Being poor and just walking aimlessly on your own land is going to be illegal
Because-
if we don't fight.
Because the shelter in place is for the wanderer.
Right.
So now they can
Exactly.
almost illegalize wandering.
Take the word shelter. That's not permanent. That's something that you'd have put together for a temporary time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're sheltering in place. They are making that illegal. But they're telling us to shelter in place.
Right.
You know, during that time, we didn't get any services from the city. You know, the city, and we don't ask for much from them. You know, we're asking for basic services so that we don't look like this. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you that we've helped more people than the city has.
Yeah. And dang. So you guys could potentially be the biggest unhoused resource center with
want-
just a little bit of space, time, and get treated like a human. Then, yeah, because I could see something's up. This is Twilight Zone.
And I'm fired up too. And they're missing the help. You know, they're spending all this money in the wrong place.
With their friends to just go for it.
You know, right now, this is the largest number I've heard of addicts saying they don't want to be addicts anymore. And they're coming here, and if we had resources, we could funnel them the right way. They're putting them in these tough shed places, and they're coming right back out to us.
Right.
The answer is us. You know, we're happening organically. I found my life out here. You know, I came out here to die. I lost half of my family members, and I took to drugs. But I've been climbing out because of this environment. I've got a place to be. I've got some things to do. You know, we cannot criminalize homelessness. We cannot criminalize being poor. We can't, because what are you going to do? Make everybody rich?
Yeah, because what I've noticed with the gentrifiers and white people in general, or especially, should I say, not just all white people, but you
I
know,
got you.
there's a conversation where we could draw a line in the sand. They say, why are you doing that on public space? Don't you know it's public? Turn the music down.
But it's public.
And it's public, bitch. I
It's
play what I
public.
want.
No
and
doubt.
fall asleep here
No doubt.
if I want.
It does not belong to you. It has no rules like that.
Who's right in that argument?
It depends. See, I'm on the fence because I've been on both sides. Now, if it's hurt, harming, or hindering anyone, then of course, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if it's not hurt, harming, or hindering anyone, music is not hurt, harming, or hindering anyone. Leave them the fuck alone. Excuse my language, but you know, let them have their fun, because the bottom line is they're smiling, they're enjoying themselves. Life already is bleak. So why, what did my parents used to tell me? I don't know, I don't want to yuck your yum. Don't yuck their yum. Leave them the fuck alone and let them have their fun.
Right.
You know,
right.
life is short and people need to enjoy themselves.
On everything.
So, yeah, that's like the lady that had the campfire incident, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah.
My fear is that, well, you know what's after gentrification, don't you?
Damn, I haven't had this conversation with anyone, but it's social cleansing, non-violent social cleansing.
Genocide.
So the step after that would be violent. Like this is a non-violent robbery. Like y'all gonna get your ass up, you can fight if you want to.
Yeah, right. We can do that.
And they're like, okay, but there'll be a day where they'll like.
It's gonna come because they're forcing that hand. You know, we're not just gonna lay down and die and let them get rid of us.
Because the robberies are becoming too blatant.
And
It's
nobody's doing
It's like
anything
you
about
stripping
it.
my fucking drawers off in public. I gotta stop this. Then they're gonna hurt you.
They just sold this building. This building was attributed to the rise and the trend of the African American entrepreneur.
Really?
They got their jobs here for like porters for Amtrak. They went from here into the world and bought their businesses. You know, most of these businesses that are out here were black owned and operated.
Right.
They had a 50-year plan to rid them of that. And this is the results of that plan. But they sold that, and to me, it should be a museum. You know, people were coming from everywhere, all different types of walks of life, to come here to get their shot because the African American did.
Right. And it's only gentrification that could be this problem, because how could a motherfucker that made the decision not know or have the value of the history because he came from some college?
That's why they're erasing it.
Because they don't know it.
They don't know
to
it,
preserve
and
it, and they don't want to research it to qualify for their jobs. They just want to.
Yeah, right. They want to erase it because, you know, that was a strong moment in time. Those African Americans, they came from slavery, man, to make a way for us to walk around. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to just eradicate the American black man. You know, I'm not an African American. I am a black man. You know? But before that, I'm a man, but I'm a black man. I don't know anything about Africa. You're erasing all of our history, all of our hard work that we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this environment.
Yeah.
You know? And because you filtered, they made it. I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
But this systematic push was enacted by them, the powers that be.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say white or black, but the powers that be. They filtered this area with tons of drugs. They put a liquor store on every corner. And what do you think is going to happen? They reduced how much money was being funneled into the schools. Then they started erasing what the youth could do for fun. What else are they going to do? If I did that to their environment, it would look just like this.
Yeah.
If I stopped their garbage for a month, it would look just like this.
Right.
You know? So we need bodies on the 9th to the 21st. My name is Lamonte Ford, and if you have a heart for humanity, come check us out, man. Wood Street Commons Instagram.
For sure.